Hi guys, it's me again, Disetso. I just wanted to get a quick video out about potty training. I wrote in... Want to eat? Let's go. Hey guys. Whew. I'm back. How crazy was that? Yeah, kids. So as I said, I wanted to just quickly do a video about how I started potty training after the post that I had on the African Mama Bears Facebook group. Okay, I was asked two questions. The one is, how do you know your child is ready to be potty trained? Basically, how I think that you know is if your child is basically showing signs that they're uncomfortable with the whole nappy process. If they are, say for instance, after a nappy they want to be changed immediately after like 1 second, they just like take this off of me. And as well, if you find that they are telling you before they do what they need to do. For me, I found that my daughter was telling me that she is about to make to do her business, and as well she would want to be changed like immediately after. So that's how I knew. So that's when we started. Number two, a lot of people were asking me about just the whole process, what I did. So basically, number one, what we did is I spoke to the teacher. She goes to a nursery school. So basically, I just wanted us to be on the same page, because if we're doing one thing at home, I would obviously want her to be doing the same thing at school. If we have her in undies here, I would want her to obviously be in underwear at school and not kind of be confused, So so once we did that, we went and bought a potty at, I think I got mine from Westpac. It was around 130 odd rand. It is actually such a cute one of those that you it's a standalone one, and it has a lid and it's quite cute. So once we did that, I would basically try and put her on the potty as often as possible. And at first she was like seriously scared and she did not want anything to do with it. So it took a lot of like patience of putting her on the seat and just like telling her it's okay. And sometimes I would basically put it in the same room when I'm like basically going to the toilet, and then we kind of like sit together and have a conversation. Very strange, but it works. Another thing that I did is basically familiarize her around the toilet. So I would call it, this is Tulo's toilet and this is what you're going to be using. You don't want nappies anymore, baby, you're a big girl. I also found like some YouTube videos that are basically about potty training and families who are going through potty training. I didn't find the whole like, if I tell her like, oh, I'll give you a chocolate after that, she didn't seem to really be interested. So like when she does like make a wee, we celebrate, we just say high five, and we call the nanny, we tell daddy like, look what Pulo did, and we just make a big deal out of it. But I don't really give her like a reward for it. I just kind of like, we just celebrate, and that was that. Another thing that I think was basically almost like the game changer for us is putting her in undies. I found that a lot of people would say like you want to use the pull-ups for potty training. I don't really think it works, because it's still a nappy, and if they make an accident, they don't feel that their clothes are getting wet, and there's not really an incentive to stop. So I found that putting her in undies made her realize that like peeing on yourself is not nice. So after she did it a few times, then she started kind of like telling me, and she would even like, as it's coming out, like you could see she was like getting scared or almost like disappointed with herself that, oh my god, like I let this happen again. So I think like putting her in panties was basically the game changer. So I would say to parents, just like literally just stop making them wear nappies. And I mean, it will be terrible for the first day or two, and then after that, like, you basically get used to it. Like, I've also seen people say you must actually keep them naked. I just thought that's a bit like over the top. So I would make her wear like full-on clothes, and obviously when she gets wet, then her clothes are wet and she's just like, oh mommy, then she wants to, you know, change, and it's a whole thing. And I thought that really worked well. Yeah, so after a few accidents, then, you know, she wanted to actually do it the right way. And then something else that I also think really works well to actually not get as many accidents, especially at the beginning, is to say, for instance, your child is like watching TV or watching videos. I find sometimes they can concentrate in what they're doing, that they basically almost ignore their body when it's telling them that, you know, you're about to pee or whatever it is. So I would say that, you know, if you see like she's having juice or whatever it is, like, make sure that after like maybe 10 minutes you actually take it to the toilet and you let her just sit, even if nothing happens, just so that, because I find sometimes like when you sit on the toilet, like, you know, if you hear water, it's like it stimulates or it makes you want to go to the toilet. So it's basically the same thing. So I would say do that. I've actually even seen some videos to just say, like, to get them used to the toilet, just every 15 to 30 minutes put them on the toilet, and even if nothing happens, as long as they start to see that, okay, this whole taking off my, you know, undies and sitting on there, it becomes like a normal behavior for them. So I think those really helped. And I mean, she still has had a few accidents, more of like wee accidents, and when she does have it, like, you know, it will be, I think sometimes most of it is when she's like watching videos on the iPad, and I think she's more like lazy to go to the toilet. So now what I do is just the last point that I was telling you about, is basically try and get her to the toilet every 15 to 30 minutes, even if she doesn't want to, so that we kind of break the concentration and we get her into the loo. So those are my tips, guys. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and please, 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 I beg, subscribe to this channel, and let me know actually down below what are your tips for potty training and how it's going for you and your family. And guys, I will see you next time. Bye.